Everyone, welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rashid White. My boy, my co-host, Beric Burrell, basketball analyst extraordinaire, in the house right
What's
now.
going on, guys?
All right, so man,
What's happening?
everybody thought this series was actually over. Tatum actually laid an egg, 10 points, I think 10 or 12 points. I mean, he had an injury. Multiple injuries in the game. Jimmy Butler with knee inflammation, but then Kyle Lowry returns. I didn't actually expect that, especially with his age and coming back from a hamstring injury. So a lot of key things with health and everything is just it's a lot, man. Barrett, take us off, man. What the hell happened to the Boston Celtics, man?
No, Miami plays tough defense. Miami came at them. They challenged the passing lanes. They challenged the shot radius zone, and everything you can possibly say to make everybody uncomfortable. They just challenged them, So the bottom line is, you have to look at the fact that one, yeah, Tatum was off. Two, Lowry played. Three, You had injuries to Smart, who came back and played well. You also had a situation where Jimmy Butler didn't play in the second half. The information. This game did not go the way most people would think, but defense played an amazing role. Defense played an amazing role in the series, and I'm happy that things went the way it did. I'm glad it did, because now you have this situation with Miami, and Miami with the defensive prowess, rebounding, Adebayo playing well. You have everybody stepping up when they didn't step up in game one. Game two, what was it? Game three.
Yeah, and listen, with Butler going out, man, I don't know. I mean, Bam Adebayo had 16 points in the first two games. I mean, you can't let him drop 31 points on you, man. You just can't actually let that happen. He is not a high percentage one-on-one player. He's not a Tatum. He's not a Butler. He's a elevated role player in a sense, though, man. You can't let him drop 31 points on you. I don't know what was up with Boston's defense, man, but he was actually his plus minus 31 points, 17 rebounds. I mean, defensively, he was actually really, really good.
Right. I mean, you still got to credit the Miami ball defense in this series. In this game, pretty much. I mean,
especially what's his name, PJ Tucker, and I called in on Scalabrini's show, and I say, hey, listen, I believe Victor Oladipo is going to be a factor in this third game, and sure enough, he certainly was. I mean, he had 4 steals, and this is why you don't want Jaylen Brown actually handling the basketball. It was 4 steals was all on Jaylen Brown. And it was almost 25 turnovers. And so I just think you need a ball handler on there that can actually make really good passes. I don't think Tatum is actually ready for that just yet. Maybe the following year, because he had a lot of turnovers, man.
Well, the bottom line is, they don't have a point guard. Let's make sure we're clear about that. What they have is a slew of guys that can bring the ball up the court during certain situations. Was a fast break? You usually will have Brown, or you usually will have Tatum. One of those guys bring the ball up during a fast break. The normal set play usually is Smart or Pritchard.
Yeah, listen, you had no Robert Williams in the game.
But you had. Listen, the bottom line is, when you look at the Boston Celtics, this is a team that will bounce back. The series is not over. The way things played out in Game 2 and the way Miami did not show up made you feel like this Miami team will not be able to hang up there with the team. But you know what? Miami reminds us of one thing. They can play defense too. And what happened tonight may not happen in Game 4. Boston will most likely bounce back. And then we'll be questioning Miami again. This is going to be a tough series. It really is. It's going to be hard to judge. But as far as Tatum's concerned, Tatum had the worst game I've seen him have in a long, long time. But it's not because he was off. I mean, man, they ran guys at him. They never made him comfortable. Every time he touched the ball, somebody was in his face. He had to take a step back, and then the injury didn't help out either. So, according to the reports, Tatum will be available for Game 4. I believe Butler will be available for Game 4. These type of things are going to happen. We talked about this before, about the aggression of both teams on defense. Injuries might happen. Struggles may happen. This was going to make a tough series.
Yeah,
but Kyle Lowry's back now.
Yeah, and Tatum can't go Mamba mode, man. He has to get some moving the basketball. And when PJ Tucker is on them, I mean, have maybe Horford come up to set the high screen, free him up, try to hunt out Lowry. I think Tyler Hero. I mean, easier matchups in a sense, though. You have Tucker on you. I mean, he can move his feet, and then if Bam Adebayo gets on you, you can move his feet, and now you're using up so much shot clock trying to actually get around these guys, man. You got to take a bad shot. Now, Berg, I want to ask you something, man. I want to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
If Boston cannot get past Miami with 2 undrafted guards and just Jimmy Butler in a sense, though, do you actually break this team up? You said you keep Tatum, maybe Smart, and then get like another guy in there that they can actually, like another high percentage one-on-one player, man. You actually keep this team intact. If they can't beat this Miami Heat team, or make some moves. Now, a lot of general managers actually like the way the Boston Celtics are constructed. I'm actually one of them. I'm not a GM, but I kind of like the way the Celtics are actually constructed in a sense.
No, I don't think you break this team up. I just think this team went through the entire season without a virtual strong point guard. So you don't start questioning yourself now, but this is what happens when you get this close to a championship. You get this far, and possibly something doesn't work out your way. You start saying, well, what else can we do? Well, they will have that same question last year, weren't they? And look where they are now. So, I mean, they've obviously made themselves better. But, this series is not over, like I mentioned. As far as the undrafted comment, hey, listen, there's a lot of players out there that have done well for themselves being undrafted. I don't think that's a testament against Boston or Miami. So, the bottom line is, Boston is just fine, in my personal opinion. You can always do better by picking somebody up, but your main core players do not break that up. At least you have 2 or 3 players you can rely on.
All right, we'll wrap this video up. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. Beric is increasing the ante on the money that he's probably going to throw Doyle out there if this video does get shared.
That's all.
I get some humor in here too.
That's right. All right,
definitely smash the like button, comment, and let us know what you actually think about this. Is the season over? And injuries will be a key thing over here, man. Health, pretty much.
That's right. All right, guys. Peace.
All right, peace out.